So today's message is a motivational Monday type of message. Hopefully everybody has had an awesome and amazing day. It is a late message, but it's all in God's timing. I made a video, but the clarity of it was just horrible. So I'm doing another one, and I want to basically take this moment to be real transparent and to let everybody know that my life is not perfect. My life is far from perfect. It's not perfect to me, it's not perfect to those that hear everything that I'm going through, but it is perfect in God's eyes. So I want to take this moment just to let you guys know a little bit about what's going on with me. Um, I had been a recipient of food stamps, and come this past Friday, I was denied. And they denied me saying because I made too much money or whatever, but in my eyes, I don't make nearly what they think I make. And normally I would get mad and upset and be trying to figure out, so how am I going to feed myself? How am I going to feed my kids? How am I going to take care of us and make sure that we have the nourishment that we need? But instead of doing it that way, I just let it roll off my shoulders and gave it to God. I have to trust and believe that He will come through at all times and give it all to Him instead of worrying and panicking and trying to figure out how to make ways out of no ways, because I don't possess that power. He possesses that power. Another thing that I'm going through is where my check hit my account and my bank account was like, you shouldn't even looked. Like, it definitely was that type of jaw dropping experience that I probably would have had in the past. But now that I do give everything over to God, it's like the things that I feel like I'm going to struggle with paying, the bills that I feel I'm struggling with to meet, I cannot worry or stress about it. I cannot put myself in a panic mode. I cannot have anxiety about it. I can't get depressed about it. I have to have faith that God is going to come through and He's going to show up and show out, because He is going to come through and show up and show out. He always does, and everything gets taken care of. And I'm always like, God, you just showed up right on time, because He always shows up on time. We go through these things, and it's life. It's a part of life. It's a part of our journey. And it's a part of us just needing to take a moment and say, God, you are the Almighty, the Alpha, Omega, and you will come into this place of where I may be confused and lost and not sure of, because you got it and you made a promise to me that I would be taken care of regardless of what is going on, what the circumstances are, what the problem is. And a lot of times we will go through things and feel lost and feel confused and feel like I don't know what to do, and well, I hope that it will come through, or putting it out in the universe and it's going to come back to me and it's going to be, awesome. It's going to be all glitter and gold, and that's not the way of really how we should do it. It should be more of giving it over to God and knowing that it's going to be taken care of, and having that faith and that peace of mind to know that it is going to be taken care of, because it will be taken care of. And I did this transparent moment because I post a lot of positive, motivational, inspiring, empowering posts, pictures, and all that kind of stuff. And it's because that is what keeps me up. I wake up and I have to say to God, God, you're so good to me, because He didn't have to wake me up. He didn't have to give me that day. And the fact that He saw fit for me to see that day, and it was in His will for me to see the day, makes me happy. I have a vision board on my wall that's next to my bed. So it's the things that He has instilled in me and made me believe that will happen. And therefore, I'm able to get up and pray and read my Bible, get a couple of scriptures in me, get a little bit more knowledgeable, and then meditate on it so that I'm able to become peaceful with what may come towards me that day, because you never know what may happen. And the fact that I'm able to do that gives me the peace that I need throughout the day. It allows me to have anything come my way and know that I will be a warrior and a conqueror through it all. So it's not just me that goes through these things, there's other people that go through these things as well. So I wanted to take a moment to be able to talk to people and tell you guys that, regardless of what you're going through, it's going to be for a moment. It's not going to be even something that you'll probably even remember, because it's going to be such an amazing journey and an awakening and a way of being able to get over it, as I was saying, because we go through things. And me being a single mother and being a queen and being a sister and a friend and a daughter, it's more empowering for me to be like, okay, I'm going through these things, but so what? It's going to be taken care of. God got me. And it took me a long time to get here, but just to be able to say, hey, I went through this and I'm going through the journey to get to where I need to be, and to be able to get to that point of it just being clear and it being breathtakingly amazing is what I'm wanting to converse and what I'm wanting to put out there, because the journey to get to where you're going is the most beautiful part of it. And if you take a moment to just enjoy it and find the good in your situation, then everything will be able to be better than it was. I used to panic and have anxiety and have depression and be trying to figure out how to make ways out of no ways. But as I said, I don't possess that power. I know that for a fact. I do not possess that power. And while this video may help somebody and and make you understand that it's better to stay positive, I want it to actually be something that is instilled in you, something that you're able to say, I watched this video and it actually helped me. I love when people tell me that they watched my videos and it did something for them, it helped them. I don't do these videos for me to get a date. I don't do these videos to get likes, loves, and, a whole bunch of followers. This is to be able to get to those people who are going through something. I'm literally going through this situation right now, but you cannot tell by my posts and my pictures, because I am going to always stay positive. I'm always going to stay uplifted. I'm always going to give the glory to God. I'm always going to know that regardless of what I'm going through, it's going to be good. And I feel like that's more important to share than to be putting out there, or woe is me or poor me, because it's not that. It's a moment, it's a test. It's a test to be a testimony, because he's testing me in this season to see if I'm going to lean on him. He's testing me to see if I'm going to give my faith and give everything over to him, instead of being how I used to be and trying to make ways out of no ways, and telling people what I'm going through and hoping for the best. And at the end of it all, he's the one that comes through. He blesses people to bless me, and he blesses my journey and my life and my everything, my surroundings. Where I'm at right now is totally not where I have been. This is not the worst situation I've ever been in. I've been in situations where I was homeless and living out of my car. I've been where me and my oldest son were sleeping on the floor. I've been where I had to go back to my mom's house and be trying to figure out how to be a single mother. So the fact that I've been able to get through a whole lot has let me know that only God was able to get me through these situations. It's only him who has helped me and held my hand, and the only one that's been through it all with me. So the fact that I am able to understand that and acknowledge it is something that is worth me sharing. It's worth me telling people what I'm going through, what I've gone through, and how the process is going to be done. Because a lot of people will tell you what they're going through, but they won't tell you how they got out of it. And this is just a testimony for me to tell you, yeah, I'm broke and I'm blessed. Okay. So I want people to understand that, I'm not perfect. And my situation is not perfect, but it will be a testimony to others. It will be something that helps people. It will be something that helps me, because the more I stay within my faith and I give over to Him, the more I'm blessed. The more that I'm able to see what He is able to do. And that within itself is just a blessing, because I have not always been here. And I hope that this is going to fulfill somebody and help you to understand that, you may be going through something as well. And because we all do, we all go through things. And it's more important to think about the things that you are going to work towards, the whys. It's more empowering to be positive in any situation. It's more powerful to respond slowly to a situation instead of reacting quickly, because when you react quickly, you don't think about how you're going to react. You don't think about what the outcome may be, and you may panic and get into a situation that's not even worth it. So, hopefully, this is helpful. And I definitely will be doing more videos more often, because I feel like it helps people, and it helps me because I'm able to speak out on what I'm going through and able to be more transparent. So hopefully y'all enjoy, and I definitely will see y'all next time, because God has so much for me to do. So I will see y'all again. Y'all have a blessed one.